Wednesday. Get my lights all, get everything going. But welcome, everyone, to another live stream unboxing. Another week, another time with figures. Thing is working. I'm wearing a hoodie today. Looking okay, as good as I can. But yeah, we're back. Another week of looking at figures, messing around. Another Wednesday, really, being back with that. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna mute my mic. There we are. Now we're back. Just one little thing. Just had to lock my door because people keep barging in, and I keep forgetting to do that. So, but yeah. So we're here. We're back. Another Wednesday. Back to our regular kind of stream day. Usually, I think we did Wednesday like a couple weeks ago, because I know like the last 2 weeks have been Friday live streams, just because work, life, all that stuff. I'm trying to look at the camera still. I'm still not great at that, so I'm gonna be looking back and forth at me, and with the eye too doesn't really help anyways. But we're here. We're doing our thing. We're hanging out. So, but yeah. Really, at first, I thought I wouldn't have anything for the weekly pickup as we do each stream, but I did get something today. For a pretty good deal. I could have gotten a better deal technically, but I just didn't really want to push it. But still, kind of waited to get this guy. I wasn't really on the list to get this figure, but I did grab the Marvel Legends, the 85th anniversary. We're celebrating the 85 years of Marvel, the Marvel Legends Hulkbuster. And, looks pretty cool. Pretty nice. I got a nice little discount, like a 25% off there at Target, because I was getting groceries today. I was getting Halloween candy, getting ready for Halloween. It's finally here. It's time, and I'm ready for it. So, but yeah. So this will be it'll definitely be a stream at some point. So look forward to that, because I'm going to look forward to this. I don't know where this guy is going to go on the shelf, but, a cool, not a little figure, but a big figure, a big boy to add to the collection. So, yeah. So nice little thing to finally get. Cool art on the back there. So, yeah, so that's really it for pickups. I want to get the full box in there. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. It's great. It looks cool. I know it's like some people, it's like, and even like me before, it's like I used to kind of prefer the Marvel Select, really, but that was, way before we even had this. And I think they did do a re-release of it at some point in the future. I have no idea. Or they might do it at some point soon, but just one of those things, just kind of hanging out, doing stuff. So yeah, but I'll look forward to this, to finally having a Hulkbuster in the collection, because I never got a Hulkbuster. I never had the Toy Biz, and I never had the Select, even though I really liked it. I was just like, I never found it really in stores. So at some point, but we finally have this guy. So that'll be that'll be a future stream. I don't know, within the next month or so might be the plan. I got streams kind of already thought of and planned out for next month after Halloween. So we'll see. But after December, it's like, we'll see what goes on. Or after November. Mind me. Excuse me. But yeah. So cool little big pickup there. So nice to get something new, something brand new, especially, okay, yeah, I'm going to keep tangenting, but like, especially, in the new, like the 85th, the celebrating the 85 years of Marvel line, because, they got Scar, the Son of Hulk, and that's at my local comic shop. I've been kind of waiting on that because I'm like, do I need him? It's like he's a cool character. He looks great. But figure wise, he looks amazing and he looks perfect. But I'm like, I don't really think I need him. Astonishing X-Men, the Wolverine, he looks pretty good, but I'm like, it's not really my favorite team, even though I do have the Emma Frost and the Cyclops in that, so it would make sense, but I don't have the Cyclops on display. It's only the Emma Frost, and even that I switched the heads to have a more classic because I just didn't really like the head sculpt that much compared to. But with any other ones of Superior Spider-Man, I need that. I mean, I'm a Spider-Man guy, so need it. I need the upgrade, and that'll be a stream at some point if I ever get that. Anything else from that? Of course, they have the Cabal 3-pack, the Amazon exclusive. I think that is part of this line, so I might get that at some point. Yeah, just because I want the Iron Patriot and the Taskmaster. And then the Doom's pretty good. I just like their basic Doom that they first put out all the way back in the Fantastic Four wave, which was what Build-A-Figure was that? That was the Super Squirrel wave. And that figure is like perfect to me. So it's like I don't really need it. But it's cool that you can make it into a Doombot and it has the fabric cape, even though it's not really dynamic. But at some point, I'll definitely get that 3-pack for sure. So, but we'll see. I don't even know. Is it Warbird or Miss Marvel? I call her Miss Marvel. Yeah, that's my. Yeah, I know it's technically probably not right, but that's my Miss Marvel look for her. So, yeah, but the Warbird. Hopefully at some point get that. I mean, my Target never had it ever. I mean, they still don't have. They still haven't ever had. The Astonishing X-Men Wolverine or the Superior Spider-Man or the Red Hulk figure. The re-release, which I do need. Shoot, because I don't have a Red Hulk. I have plenty of regular Bruce Banner. I got Gray Hulk and I got Green Hulk. So need red. I need Thunder Ross. So at some point we'll get that. And there's probably gonna be a movie figure of Harrison Ford as Red Hulk, because of course he's Thunder Ross in this whole thing. But without me rambling, already 8 minutes in, and I'm just rambling because it's my show. It's my night. It's a late night Wednesday stream as usual. I think, and also another rambling point. Probably on Fridays, if I ever do a Friday stream, I think it's going to be always at 6:30 now. And I think Wednesdays will just stay. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm rambling. So maybe it might be like Wednesdays if I'm able. That'll be at 8. Or maybe at 6:30 on the usual, but Fridays can be at 8 because I don't work the weekend, so it makes it easier, at least for me, unless I have something going on. Then we'll see. But it's usually going to be about 6:30 or 8 o'clock is going to be our start time. So yeah, but we're going to, I think, cutting around with me rambling. I think we'll finally get into what we're looking at today. Something kind of in the nature of our, in the season, I would say, of the spooky season. I'm going to keep messing with my hair too, but kind of keeping with our spooky season for the month. I'm going to back up just so you can see me. But kind of keeping with the spooky season with this stream next week, which is going to be on Hallows Eve. That's going to be full Halloween themed kind of episode, like an actual Halloween special. I'm going to dedicate it, at least because I'm going to spend Halloween doing stuff. So we'll see, or maybe not. I don't know, but yeah. So Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just rambling. But we're just going to go ahead, switch our camera over. Hopefully we'll go to the right camera. It's probably not. So it's going to cut there, come back, and cut there again. So we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to adjust. Do we want to adjust my camera? We're going to adjust it just slightly. Move it down to there. We're going to switch on over 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. Here we go. Because this is what we're looking at today. Is if I can get the whole thing in there. Probably not. But if you can see, this is here we go. That wants to come down. I know it's kind of tall for this setup to what I got here, but this is the Masters of Universe Origins Rise of Evil 2-pack of Keldor and Origins Cronus. I'm going to move it in just a little bit just to make it easier. We'll first look at the packaging as a whole. Of course, here at the top, you have the Masters of the Universe logo, the Rise of Evil, which says Dark Origins of 2 of Eternia's Evil Warriors, where you have a nice little image there of Keldor and of Cronus up there at the top. Kind of getting ready for battle going on there. I'm going to raise this guy up a little bit. There we go. Get a little stuff going on there. And then new for 21 for this. Of course, as I did my last He-Man stream, they were new for 20. So I don't know if that's just like, okay, it's like it's new for this year, or I don't know when this guy came out. No, it's still 2020. So I don't know why, unless this technically released in 2021. But hey Tazi, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. We have the Rise of Evil 2-pack from Origins. Yeah, but here's our figures here. So Keldor, Evil Apprentice of Hordak, which I assume this big cloud guy is here. I assume that's Kordak, is my assumption. But I got no idea. And then you have Origins Cronus, Evil Criminal from Another Dimension. Modern posing, retro play. And so, of course, Keldor is, of course, like he's Skeletor before he got turned into Skeletor. And of course, Cronus is, what's his name? Trapjaw? Is that the right name? What's his name? Yeah, I think it's Trapjaw, right? That sounds right, but I think that is him. But still, nice packaging. On the back here, you have a little art kind of going on there with like a weird, like a mutated frog monster thing. The Masters of the Universe logo, the Rise of Evil. On the other side, the same logos, the Masters of the Universe, and then you have Beastman. And then you have Merman, and then Cyclops guy, and then Elvira or Evil Lynn, whatever her name is, I don't know, in like a foresty kind of area. And then you have that rock kind of formation that kind of continues up there. So I guess this is like a scene, kind of art thing, but where they're going to be invading, I guess, Eternia. I guess that's what that is. Or it's like a crystal kind of, like an Emerald City type looking place. But I got no idea with He-Man. Yeah, but nice packaging. Honestly, it's like, when it comes to the Masters of the Universe line, I'm going to try to, no, I can't really move my camera back, sadly. But when it comes to the Masters of the Universe line, it's like packaging is pretty good. I'm going to scoot forward because I can, because I have a mic, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the nice packaging, nice art. And then on the back, you can see we have a little, like a fight scene of all of our bad guys over here and some of our Eternia good guys here before He-Man as well. So here at the top we have before us before. Yeah, but Skeletor and Trapjaw, I was right on that. Keldor and Cronus terrorize Eternia in their quest for total domination. And look at that. Great art again. Some amazing art that they have going on here. And then there's the whole rundown of Origins. I'm not going to read that because I did read that, I think, before on my previous stream of the regular He-Man and of the Skeletor, but these are the battle armor versions, which I don't have, and which I don't really care for, because I'm not nostalgic for that. But then you can see on the back here, they have the little diagrams where it's replace head to turn Keldor into Skeletor. At the back, twist into powerful battle positions. That same weird word of using twist, in my opinion. You can just say pose, essentially, because that's what you're doing. But nice little digital kind of old school, yeah, kind of renderings of them, so they're pretty cool. And then, of course, on the side, you have your little character rundown where you have your heroic warriors, battle armor, He-Man and Ram Man and Champ. And for the evil warriors, you have battle armor Skeletor and Panther. And you have your Mattel logo there. Nothing much going on really else with the box. I mean, at the bottom, you have the Masters of the Universe, the Rise of Evil logo there, and then all your legalese and your barcode and like just all your recycling stuff. And like, okay, so check out. And then weird kind of context, like it's just two figures and accessories. They don't really specify what accessories. I mean, but you know, it's kind of weird that they just put that down. But yeah, beautiful box, beautiful packaging. As always, when it comes to the He-Man line, they always know how to package these figures pretty well. So I think we're going to, I'm going to lower this a little bit because we are going to be opening this anyways. I don't really know which way. I guess I'll just open from this way. You just have just one little piece of tape there. Enter only two openings anyway. So I think we will get this set opened. And of course, can't open, well, can't do an unboxing live stream without one. Of course, we're going to be using our trusty X-Acto here. Perfect. So again, just the one tape right there. And I think you have to cut this way based on the cardboard. And I can't remember exactly where I got this. I think this was just at Target or something. So that was like a year ago, essentially. And actually, I didn't even check. Do we have twist ties on anything? I think only on that one weapon. So we'll use our little snips here in a second. I'll just get that out. Pack everything up, stay organized. But yeah, so nice little, you just got two little flaps here. Little flaps here to keep this closed, and then just your white. That's just cardboard. And I guess this is your inner tray here, where it's this red background. Can I get a better frame? I guess that's better. Here's our guys. Ugh. There's our empty box. Cool box. I might just keep it because it's a nice design. I might just cut out. I guess we'll see. But yeah, but they look cool. But here's our, I have to look at, yeah, Keldor and Cronus. Kind of two-pack going on here. Let's get these guys centered. Look at those guys. Looking great already, just out of the packaging. I mean, I love like the whole aesthetic. That the new kind of the Origins line has. It's very much like the vintage kind of toys, which I'm familiar with, but they have the updated articulation, and you don't get like these guys in the original He-Man series. At least I don't think so. But these look great, and they work very well. Take out our little red kind of inner layer kind of cover here. That might just go, because who needs that? But here's our guys still in their case here, looking pretty good, looking pretty cool, looking pretty sick. But we're gonna, I guess, stop talking about them and start messing with them. I guess get out, of course, obvious, the first accessory is the actual Skeletor head, which is actually really nicely done. I love the sculpting on this. It's very much classic, and you have like these two little plastic kind of like gem pieces embedded into Skeletor's head, and you have that kind of like that lime green kind of face with the teeth there. I do have a little bit of extra black paint that's up there, but you don't really see it from that angle, but it's just from that angle. It doesn't look great, but then you have that same kind of hood design, but it's just more surrounding it compared to the original toy. But nice little purple colors, a nice kind of like printing. I like that's kind of like a dotted kind of print with the paint, so it actually feels kind of vintage, but feels pretty premium. And then I guess we'll get out, I forget if this is technically a Master Sword or not, and it actually does have a twist tie there. That gets our snippers out. Little Gundam kit. I should be doing this in frame. I'm gonna move this guy up. Get y'all a better view of what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this stream and what's going on with my stuff. Where's my live chat? There's my chat. But if y'all have any questions about anything or want to see anything particularly, be sure to just let me know. I like letting y'all kind of take over the show, once in a while. But here's our kind of like our Master Sword, technically, or whatever version of it is the Skeletor one. But this one, compared to the He-Man and the Skeletor, the original of the Origins, this one is a full, like a 3D actual piece here, and it's like that all purple, and then goes up to a translucent kind of green color. So it looks really cool. I love this. Now I just need one that's exactly like this, but a regular gray He-Man version, because my He-Man has the double, which I guess kind of makes sense, but it would have been nice to get that first He-Man with just this accessory. So I'm like, okay, so why not just have it in the first place? Well, this is really cool. I really like this. This is a nice accessory to have and a great improvement. Then get Keldor's. Can we get his staff out? Well, y'all, because we'll get his staff out next. The skull kind of ram head. See if I can get it. Don't want to break it, but I can't really tell if it's tied down. I think it's just really in there. There we go. There's our staff, and just the same thing is going on here. It is a little warped out of packaging. So if you probably just have to just heat this up to get it back straight when you get this. But if you have this, I mean. And then, but same thing really going on paint wise. You have the purple, kind of just a solid, and then just gradually moves up to that translucent kind of green. And then, of course, at the top of the head, you have like a ram's kind of skull-headed thing, and then have your three little discs kind of thing in there. A very iconic kind of accessory. Cool little thing there. And it's a magic using kind of thing, so it makes sense. It's really cool. We'll get him his stuff over there, and then I think we'll get, what's his name? Cronus. I'm not going to remember the names. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to keep looking at the packaging, but we will attempt to get Cronus's one accessory. Just snip there, and maybe, is that it? That might be all that's holding him back too. So there's our little plastic tie. Gonna get that. Try to get that off of him too. Yeah. Yeah, but there is Kronos, his laser gun. Very kind of, very much of like a fantasy kind of sci-fi design, but it's like a rifle kind of thing. You have like your trigger guard kind of here, but your grips are there. But I guess that makes sense as a vintage style toy. And of course, on the side, it's kind of, it's not flat, but that's where you have like your molding kind of parts there. Kind of wish that they wouldn't have that in there, so it's too obvious. But I get it. It makes sense. It's kind of like that Origins vintage style, so they kind of have to. It's like, I guess they kind of want it to be more kind of like the original toys, where it's like, it's not the greatest, but it works. It works style wise and toy wise. It's great, and it looks cool. It's a unique accessory. I don't think you really see guns that much unless but Man at Arms has stuff. I don't really mess with He-Man, so I don't really know my lore. Hey, Angular Studios, welcome to the live stream. We're looking at a couple of He-Man figures. You are here, Anguirus. I appreciate it. Yeah, but we're looking at a couple He-Man figures here. We're going to move their accessories to the side. You can see all my trash. That's not very professional. Get out of frame. I am Rhombus. I don't know what Rhombus is, or if that's like, just your name, bud, like your shoot name. But welcome to the stream. We're going to go ahead. I think first we're going to get out Cronus. Well, we're going to get out both figures, but we're going to first look at Cronus. Oh, okay, you're a shape. It's like, I probably should have known that, but I don't. It's probably not a good thing that I don't know what a rhombus is. It's like, or at least that I forgot what it was for a bit. But let's get our guys out of this plastic prison that they so have to live in, and they've been in there for literally years. They don't really want to stand up right now, but we'll move this before any of that. But we're going to scooch on down here. My camera doesn't want to fall over. Excuse that. We're going to try to get this working. It looked fine before. I don't know why everything looks so weird now. You lost a 1 aura, but earned like a bajillion aura. Bro, the aura's already gone, but we're gonna get these guys all stood up, all looking nice. All right, Keldor, are you gonna stand, or do you have crappy gummy legs? It might be the latter, but we're gonna try our best to get these guys to stand up as best we can. Get them just kind of standing here. It would be nice if he could just stand. I guess it's like the cape might be a little bit helping there, but there's our dudes. There's our guys. Okay, Keldor. I guess not. I guess he doesn't want to be one of the boys. School night, but the school night says Anguirus, and he has to go. So see ya, Anguirus. Thank you for joining us. Hope you'll enjoy the rest of the VOD. Whenever I have ended this, if we're only at we're still we're already like a half hour in. I can't believe I'm just rambling that much. But we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna look at Cronus first here. I'm gonna get him. Can I get you into frame? I guess the best I can. Like this. We'll do that. So but here's our Cronus figure. Really nice. And actually a cool little guy here. Of course, this is Trapjaw, but like a way before all of that. So he's an actual, essentially just like a blue guy. So he's got a weird kind of face, but it is very kind of vintage style. With the kind of like the sculpting of the teeth and the eyes and the eyebrows, like the strong the strong kind of cheekbones, and then the very pronounced kind of lip look there, but has the same kind of basic helmet and has like a loop through it. That's kind of cool, and has the white streak on there too, and that's painted white there. And then you just have like your basic kind of chest there on it. Your whole torso with with only a waist there, but shredded as usual. The biggest kind of lats and abs that you can see, and probably even on the back under there. It's crazy back muscles there, but then you have just like your kind of basic armor, just black armor surrounding more of the sides, and then even has 3 little kind of loops there for, I don't know, for nothing, because I don't think it's for his gun over here, but I guess we'll see. But and then of course your standard kind of proportions here with the bigger shoulder and the more bulging muscles, and then the smaller kind of wrist there, just to give you some articulation, but still pretty buff. I mean that's huge. And then you have the gray kind of wrist gauntlets, kind of classic Eternia style. And then your right grip hand, your left open hand there, and then at the actual like at the waist you have like your traditional kind of belt with the fur kind of cover there, but in an all red. You have your same kind of gems, and they are a shinier plastic, so they do stick out at least a bit more, or at least painted maybe that way, but pretty cool. And then at the legs you just have actually some bare skin legs that are coming out, and then you have these boots that go all the way up to the thighs there, and even has little green pads there. And I'm not really too familiar with Lockjaw's original design either. I don't have a Lockjaw, so I can't really compare. Closest thing I probably actually do have is the funny enough, the Mouse Jaw figure here. I'm actually doing this all in order, but you can see the elements that are from this guy that go to this guy, even when it's a turtle mix, but we'll get to him at a later date. But I definitely see the connections there with the original design. But then with the boots, you have some knee pad kind of thing going on here. It's actually kind of like a little, like a high sock, essentially, because the leg does go into the boot in this version. And so you have the little covers there, for the knees, and then have like little kind of metal. I don't know if they're like spikes. I guess they're supposed to be like little, like just armor pieces, but they look pretty good. Don't really line up exactly well, I guess just with the articulation, but then you have some little more padding on the sides, and then have your boot kind of splayed out kind of design there, so where it covers the entire top of the foot, and then at the actual shoe, just that basic kind of foot there, you have your serial number and all your, you know, all your numbers and things. And of course on the back you have all your copyright of Mattel, made in China. So 2020. So yeah, but nothing really too crazy with this guy. I mean, he's just a dude in armor, but it's Cronus and it's Trapjaw. So, you know, it's just that kind of just before that, kind of like that Origins, I guess that makes sense. But then, yes, we can get into articulation. So with the head, it's all just on a ball up here. So you can look up about that far, essentially just straight out. You can look down. Okay, not the greatest, but not bad really for it. It looks pretty good. Of course, I can do a side to side, even a full 360, and actually has a lot of tilt there, so that's nice. And then at the shoulders, you hinge up about that far, not too bad. Come back down really just next to the body, but of course the shoulders are huge, so they don't just sit flat on there. But then at the elbow, you have a rotation there, and is also a single jointed elbow as well. Tazi says that they're back. Welcome back. Hope you have been enjoying the stream. But then at the hands, you just have a in and out and a rotation there, and that's the same for both hands there as well. And then at the torso, you don't have any other articulation on there. It's just your waist swivel, which just goes around there, so not too bad. At the legs, I think it is, yeah, it's a ball going into a rod through the body to another ball that connects to the other leg. So the legs can kick out that much. Kick back kind of about that much. It really kind of kicks out, but it does go, back technically. And then you don't really get any swivel there. You do get a swivel at the knee, and you also get a single jointed bend there. Not great, really. But then you do also have a lower boot swivel here, kind of just right there. Yeah, just kind of where the actual boot would probably, I guess, kind of start, I guess, in their mind. But, you know, it does break up your sculpt, and it breaks up the line. So it kind of doesn't really make sense to have this, especially when you already have that at the knee. I think it makes more sense just using just the knee. But, you know, if this is how they did it back in the day, I guess that's how they did it. But then with the feet, you can hinge back. Not that far. And forward, not very much, but that's just because of this whole cover kind of at the end of the boot there. But you do have a little bit of rocker. Not bad. Can I get you to focus? Don't focus on the thumbnail, literally. But yeah. Yeah, just a little, even I think it's even a technical, like a rotation on there too. But yeah, there's a little bit of pivot, but not really much. It's like it might help a little bit, but I think you're still going to have kind of a hard time kind of getting this guy. But we're going to get his weapon over here. And so now my other question would be, why did they give us 2 grips without having 2 grip hands? Because I kind of wish that we would have that, but I get it. I think all the budget really went into this guy. So he's just like their add-on that they're like, you know what? Why not? Why not add him? So yeah, we'll get, yeah, what's his name? Cronus. Get him kind of positioned up. But honestly, he doesn't look bad at all. It's like he does have a good look to him. I do like the design. It does, yeah, like it definitely feels like, yeah, very much in like the in the Masterverse kind of universe. Works very well and looks really cool, to be frank. So even though it's, yeah, it's like, yes, it is kind of basic and probably not the most impressive thing or impressive kind of figure, I would say in this line, it actually does kind of hold up. It does have a charm to it. And I do like that it's kind of like an actual, like a Origins, like an actual thing. Like it works within the line because it's an Origins line. So it's like, okay, it's like if we're doing Origins, let's do Origins of certain characters. And they've done these guys now. So are really cool. And he actually poses like pretty well. Like, yeah, like I would say that he's going to look like this for his whole life because, he just looks that good. My camera just wants to blow out with all that blue. It's not liking the blue, but pretty cool. Awesome, awesome figure. There he is. And then on to our second figure. We're going to get him over here just so it doesn't want to focus. I know, it's like, yeah, he was back there, but you're not now. But yeah, but then here's our, what's his name? Keldor figure, which is essentially, it's like it's Skeletor before he was Skeletor. He was a handsome man there. He does have a little bit of a blue paint chip on his hair, but that's an easy fix. But look at that handsome face. Yeah, with the goatee and then like the mustaches and has like actual, like some pointed ears. So that's actually really cool. And then the long flowing black hair. Yeah, it's a great look for him. And then, of course, with this one, he does have a purple cape here. Yeah, with a matching a purple kind of, kind of like string or kind of a yarn to it. But nice little basic kind of cape detail. It is very a soft plastic, so it's easy to kind of move around and get it out of the way. And then with the chest armor, you have this big, actually green kind of logo here. I don't know if that's on the original Skeletor. I don't think so. That green is very kind of standout shit, and it's not like the same kind of logo, I think, design that is on there, but he does also have little shoulder armor pieces. So that's actually really cool to have that kind of extra piece there. And then, of course, you have the regular crossbones there, but has a little pink to it. And then with the regular straps, they have a few studs that are going on, and then some little detailing and kind of bone work kind of looking there. And then, of course, back strap is already off without even a delay. But I'm going to get this back on there. You're back. Well, welcome back, Anguirus. I'm glad that you're able to stay up for longer and enjoy the show. Because now we're here at Keldor, and he looks pretty good. I do like this design. It's your same basic kind of body here, but very, muscular with the arms and the chest, and then the back, as we can see, very muscular in the design. And then your basic Eternia kind of style cuffs there. Same kind of grip hand, has a other grip hand, mind you, and then has a different belt piece that has that same kind of shoulder pad, kind of armoring going on there. Has the, what is that? Oh yeah, that's your like your ram's head kind of design logo there. And then, of course, all of that has little straps on the back if you want to adjust them, but I will never touch these if I can. Oh no. Well, I hope it'll get better over there. But Anguirus. So I know it kind of sucks when it's getting kind of hectic over there. You're all good, bro. Good. I hope you have a good night. Do good at school tomorrow. Have a good day. Oh, come on. Don't say that. Yeah, that's your brother. I will. Okay. You be good now, bud. Yeah, but then actually under the loincloth, he has, you know, that same kind of pants design that's really here with the kind of belt there and then with the fur. But on there, same kind of leg, essentially there too. Very muscular, very big. Kind of tiny knees, but I guess it works for the articulation. But like they look so skinny, but they look all right. In front, they just look a little awkward sometimes. But then nice kind of boots here. Actual kind of like a leather kind of strapping on the side. It's like a little, like a Velcro, it kind of feels like. Thing there, and then same thing on that side too. It's so it's a consistent design, and then just your regular kind of shoe there that has the little notch there. So all your same kind of numbers, I assume. Yeah. So same thing on the back there, your 2020 Mattel going on there. So yeah, pretty cool. And then with his articulation, essentially the same. We're gonna move you up. Essentially the same as the Cronus. Excuse me, I keep forgetting. So where you have the ball that goes to the head, as you can see there. So you can look up, not really that far, can really just look a little bit up. It's not really that much. You can look down almost all the way, which is great. Rotation, so side to side. Even can do, well, you can't really do a 360 because of the hairpiece, but you can look side to side all the way there, but you do have a lot of head tilt there, so very nice. Then same thing at the shoulders, which come up about that far, actually further than I think, with Cronus. So good job, Keldor. Then comes back down as far as that, has the same rotation and the single hinged elbow there. Very nice. And then at the hands, on both hands, it is just a in and out hinge with a rotation there. Then at the body, there is no articulation besides there at the waist, just a full 360 rotation there. Of course, the cape doesn't really make it that easy, but you can get it to do it. And then at the legs, same kind of thing there, where you have a ball at the end, and then they meet in the middle with a rod. So the legs kick out about that far. Kick back, actually pretty, yes, like it's pretty straight. It's not a lot, but it actually does go back, so that's kind of nice. And then kicks out not that far. He can almost do the splits. And then you have a knee rotation there and a single jointed knee there. So, but with the skinniness, it kind of gives you a little bit of, like of a good range there. It's about 90, so pretty good there. And then at the top of the boot, you have a rotation there, and then at the actual foot piece, you have a hinge forward that much. Hinge back actually pretty far. That's nice. Can we get more forward? A little bit more forward. That's not too bad. And then you do have a front pacing pin for the ankle rocker pivot. It's a little kind of just like it's a little bit more like a rotation, but it does pivot at least a little bit, but more kind of on the outer kind of sides of it. But I think it works pretty well. We're going to get him kind of just ready in a pose, just ready to go. We're going to give him, of course, his staff here. Get him. I'll just have him hold it like that. See, it's like the grips on these aren't the greatest. But I think we can get him to work. Bro. Get back over there. Bonus. That's pretty good. And then we'll give him his power sword as well. Well, still not the tightest grip. I kind of wish that these grip hands were actually a little bit kind of more better with the weapons. I wish that they would kind of actually give them more room to hold them properly, because it feels very awkward to kind of hold it. I do want to see what hand is supposed to be holding it. It is supposed to be that hand. What? What are they? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So yeah, but with on the packaging, at least for an image of him, he just has just the staff. I swear to God, what the hell? Yeah, these grip hands are not great, especially with more cylindrical kind of weapons. So I guess there was a reason why they did that He-Man with a hilt, but I don't think that Skeletor had this much of a problem. What the heck? Why do these not hold on tight? Do I have to put like a rubber band around you? Like you just want to like spring out of the hand. You don't even want to like stay in at all. Like it's literally not trying to stay in. It literally just goes out by itself. How about the sword on this hand? It still wants to do the same as well. This kind of sucks that he can't even really hold his weapons. Can we do this staff in this hand? That's not bad. Still can't really pose it with it. And I have to... Yeah. So he just can't even really hold his weapons, which kind of really sucks because this figure looks amazing. If I'll be honest, I love this design. I love the whole look. I love the accessories. So there we go. He's holding a sword. We just gotta do it slowly. But there's a sword. We are gonna try to get a staff in there. Because why not? This guy is Keldor. AKA, or yeah, like to be known as Skeletor. Why don't you want them all decked out? Well, why wouldn't you? Yeah. So we want them kind of like this. Looking at my camera. Looking cool. Still can't carry his staff. Which kind of sucks, really. Maybe we'll have them like that. And these legs are kind of, to be honest. They're not amazing. Try to get him. Can you just stand? Is that not something that you're able to do as well? You can't just stand up straight. You have to be all weird and crotchety. You have like no like knee support because your upper body's too heavy. Now hold your staff. You'll be like a tripod. But you still can hold it, so Well, there we go. We want to keep them like that. It's kind of, there we go. I think there we go. Yeah, there's our Keldor. There's our guy. Took forever, but there he is, looking pretty all right. Just standing there. But, not a bad looking figure. I mean, it looks great. I just wish that he would just hold on to his accessories like he should. Actually, that's kind of better. I do actually like that. But there's our Keldor. Cool looking figure. And of course, top it all off, you can actually easily, we're going to remove that because I don't want to lose that in case I do. You can remove his head and you can remove the cape, but we're going to keep the cape on at least for right now. Okay, there goes the sword anyways. We'll try out the head swap. Might not, is it not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, and I think you do keep the cape on anyways, based on the instructions. But here is our Keldor. Now, Skeletor. And honestly, this is a badass Skeletor. This is like my armored up Skeletor. Like, this is like truly like on the throne, kind of a regal, kind of a little bit more importance to what he's got going on. Only he could, hold his signature weapon. I mean, look at that. Like, that's just pure evil right there. Can you please understand what you're doing as a figure? Supposed to just stand there and look cool for me. Supposed to be playing with you and having fun, and you not being able to hold one goddamn thing really makes that difficult to have fun, especially on a live stream, on a show. How unprofessional. Skeletor, you have disappointed people and have therefore disappointed me. Oh, god damn it. I need to put like some, it's like I need to put but something on these knees to get them more stuck, because half of this is trying to get him to stay standing up and to keep him to hold his freaking weapons. Oh my god, this is evil. The most evil thing that this company has ever produced is a figure that can't. It's like a figure that looks this good that can't hold one weapon. Okay. Are you gonna be good now? Are you gonna be cool? Oh my god. You're just not, are you? You're just gonna be a piece of crap. Rotate. You know what? Now we gotta figure out this. So you're good. You're standing. Come over here. Please. Just hold it. Keep it in your hand. Thank you. Now you just have to stand there and look nice. I might have to get like an actual like a base for this guy because this guy is not gonna stand. That's as good as I can get. I'm gonna try with the thingy too, but that honestly, just that by itself looks so badass. I love that. Honestly, that is like terrifying. This guy is pure evil. All right, come on. I'm trying to be like very careful because I don't want him to fall over like he's doing, and he's gonna do that now. Like I want him to like just hold it, do like that. Hey Vic, cool. It is cool. Welcome to the live stream. This is a Skeletor who can hold his weapons despite looking this awesome. But now I finally can do it, but if he can stand is the other question. Oh, God. Come on, Skelly. You got this. There we go. Maybe not entirely perfect, but as perfect as I can get them. But look at that. I mean, that's a badass Skeletor right there. That looks so awesome. I love having the cape. I love like the extra kind of armor and the green and how that matches one with the head and with the weapons. So kind of a nice like a tie around it. And then having that pink kind of stand out. I kind of wish it was the same color as the kind of like the gem eyes, that this was like a little like a gem thing, but I get it. You have a lot of figures. I do. I have plenty. I have even more up there, but yeah, I have a lot of figures and some over there too, like my little DC shelf. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Too much. But yeah, this figure is sick. So despite the flaws of not being able to really hold his hands, and once you get him to, he can't really stand his thin baby knees, but pretty cool. And then there he is next to, well, what's his name? What's your name again? I can't remember. Cronus. So, yeah. Cronus, of course, before he became Trapjaw. And then you have Keldor before he was Skeletor. We will switch back to the head, the original one. Oh, if I can get him to keep his head on. There he is. It still looks pretty good, I would say. Just a little, just has a different vibe to it. It's a more of like I feel of like I feel a more of like a regal kind of feel. Yeah, with Keldor. Only his legs want to work again. There they are. But yeah, nice to have little. He looks goofy. What, Keldor or yeah, or Cronus? Because Cronus is definitely goofy looking. I mean, oh god, I'm getting too excited. I mean, just look at that face. That's only a face a mother could love. Can I zoom in a little bit? Oh, look at that. Both. I think that he looks pretty cool. This guy's a little freaky though, but not bad. Not bad, not bad. But I do love this head sculpt though, the Skeletor. The kind of like the gem kind of glowing eyes, and the paint, and the darker hood. So it's really cool, in my opinion. But yeah, a nice little matchup here. It's like it does make sense that they would put these two together. Excuse me, let me get my camera. Is that straight? I don't know. It looks okay. But yeah, nice little 2-pack here of like before He-Man, really. It's kind of old Eternia stuff, where this was Keldor, evil apprentice of Hordak. I don't know who Hordak is, but he sounds like not a swell guy. And then Cronus, who is an evil criminal from another dimension. So you kind of get a little bit of backstory there. And then, of course, the transformation where it's just Skeletor. So that's very nice. I wish they would have included a little bit more with, but with Cronus, because he just feels kind of just like he's just there. I feel like they put all their money into this one, and then they're like, we'll just include this guy just cuz. It's like to have just like an extra character, but he's actually done very well. Not to the quality of this, in my opinion, but he looks really cool. Skeleton eye head looks good. It does. Looks amazing. It's so good. It's a great little thing there, but I think we're going to get to our comparisons now. So we're going to make space at least for a few, maybe at least one figure per, because as I did show before, we'll just do the weird one out of the way. First is the Mouse Jaw figure that I still have in packaging, compared to the Cronus. You kind of see the same kind of character elements, but of course this isn't like the classic kind of trap jaw. This is him with fused with a Mouser, because this is the Turtles and the Masterverse line, but kind of like the same kind of basic detailing that you can kind of see going on there. But and then all the colors match, and so looks pretty good. Besides the white, but what can you do? Can you spread out? Thank you. Let me get this back down here. Because then now we'll do comparison with the one and only He-Man, our first figure of the Origins line. I think he is at least the first one of them. You can see how he scales, with Keldor. Of course, this is before He-Man's time, but they look pretty good together. And of course, with the sword, with He-Man's, he came with one half, and then Skeletor came with this half. So they make, I assume, the Master Sword. I just have it on there because why wouldn't I? Because it's He-Man. He's got to have his sword, and I want him to have a full one so that he can hold it. So even though it sticks out a little bit, it works pretty well. I think it kind of works with the whole Skeletor and He-Man connection, that they might actually use the same kind of powers, but He-Man does it actually for good things, and Skeletor doesn't. He goes really deep into it. So really cool. Are you going to do a Spider-Man one, or did you already do one? No Spider-Man tonight. I have done some on my channel before. I know I did some retro wave, I think, stuff with Spider-Man, and I might have done something else. I don't think I've done a lot of Spider-Man on this channel, because I did a lot of Spider-Man before over on Instagram, where I used to do these live streams. But yeah, there's always going to be a Spider-Man one at some point. I don't know if I even have any Spider-Man figures. I'll open because I don't know, because I don't have the Superior Spider-Man. I'm going to look at my pile over here while I'm rambling. I don't think I have a single Spider-Man figure. It's mainly Turtles. Well, I do have a retro-carded a Ben Reilly Spider-Man figure on my wall, but I don't display him out of the box. He's one that I've actually kept in the box because I do have the Mafex Scarlet Spider right there, and I think it's just the superior version, or just my favorite, really. But, but enough about all that. We got Skeletor here. Of course, as you can see, the similarities with the shoulder pads and then the kind of like the crossbone kind of design there. The same, kind of actually exact same logo. So it actually just is, okay, so it is just the same harness piece. I thought it was like totally different, but it's not. It's the exact same, and then the same belt, no different boots. Keldor has more traditional boots, and then Skeletor actually has like kind of beastly feet that kind of form in boots. And the same kind of staff here, I think it's the exact same mold. Here it's just that this is in the green, the power version. I think I still prefer this one though. And then of course the heads are very different. You can actually probably switch out the hands though. That would be nice. So I might do that to see what I can do to make this guy work better. But here's the Skeletor head there. We will go off compared to the new one. We can see a lot more kind of detailed. With this new one, it feels a little bit more kind of, I would say a little bit more kind of like mystical and kind of dark. Like the skeleton, me too. And the sculpt is like way better. It's like closed mouth and has actual like teeth sculpt there compared to like this more kind of vintage, I would say like true vintage kind of style that they were going for. But this is a big improvement. Might even see, because I would think it'll work. I think it's the same body. Anyways, it's a little scary to get that head off, but you can get it. You can switch out other head. So there it is. And now he doesn't want to. His staff, he does it like perfectly. But there is with that newer head. Of course, the purples don't really match up. Is a darker purple compared to the rest of the armor. But it looks all right. I think it's like, it just still just works better with, like on the Keldor body. So, I don't know. I'll have to see what I want to do. If I want to make this into my Skeletor, and maybe this is a Keldor, I don't know. Or just have just classic Skeletor, because this looks great. It's just at the hood, so maybe I can try to take the heads out. I could maybe do that and switch out the hoods, but we'll see. Can I get Keldor to stand? I subscribed. I appreciate that, Vic. Thank you for the subscription. Getting me going where I'm, going up to the top of YouTube one day. I don't know. It won't ever happen. I review toys. It's just for fun. And it's not even like the goal for this. It's just to show y'all figures that I got. Because I got nothing better to do, and I'd rather not do anything else besides this. So, it's fun. Fun little thing to do. I'm just rambling. Yeah. really, really cool. I think we'll just get Skeletor back. Because I do kind of love this kind of crappy, kind of very classic style kind of paint job. It just kind of works, yeah, with the faces because they're not perfect, but they work. And they look good. We're gonna put He-Man. We're gonna put Skeletor over here. Look at the camera. Yeah, looking great. Maybe does this look better? I think that looks better. Okay. But for our next comparison, can't remember the character's name. Still, I haven't updated, but this is this guy, where he came with a Savage Man He-Man figure, which I did not grab because I didn't really think it was really worth it. But here he is. Pretty cool, honestly. I also just remembered I do have more He-Man figures than I thought. I totally forgot about this, that I actually do have one. What the heck? But yeah, there he is next to these guys. Honestly, works pretty well. Of course, a little bit more realistic in the paint, and in the kind of like the sculpt is a little bit more kind of like modern, kind of cartoonish. It's less kind of like basic toy like, and has the kind of like the floating magic base. But I think he still looks pretty cool with these guys. Of course, he doesn't want to stand either. That's just the look of all these He-Man figures. None of them can stand. But there's our guy, looking pretty good. And then also, we're gonna get this. Get you back here. Get Skeletor back here. Get He-Man right there. Pretty cool. Okay. But then for our next comparison, we were going to do the, what do they call it? The kind of like the 2000s kind of He-Man figure. Let me actually come up a little bit because he's a little taller than the rest. I'm going to come out a little bit more. Oh, I can't go out even more than that. Okay. But there's our other He-Man next to him. Where this is like a 2000s, a very stylized kind of He-Man. And these were my He-Mans. This is the one I had as a child. Like, this is the one I've had. Like, this is my childhood one. And you can see like how different like the proportions and all the designs are, but it's still like those same kind of elements going on there. So it looks all right, but of course it doesn't work with these. It gets to sit right back there. And then for an actual like a trap jaw comparison, I have that version. And you can see kind of like all the same elements that are still there with the character, even if this is a before this time. But how it all kind of connects there with the whole thing. So it's really cool that you can actually see the exact same character elements that's in this figure. And, nothing else matters. Just these two right now. And they're cool figures. I know that a lot of people really don't really like this He-Man look, but one is nostalgic for me, so it makes sense that I like this. But I do like this, especially for Trapjaw. I feel like it works. It's a very sick design. And this guy's cool too. It's a little different. Look at this guy. Look at all these guys all falling over. being the worst. Being cool. Now they're being cool. You get Trapjaw back standing. Maybe he's the instigator. Because honestly, this stance is terrible. That's not good. Bro. Skeletor. It ain't that hard. Just stay up, bro. Look at the camera. Skeletor, just stay right there. Trapjaw. Don't stop hitting Skeletor. Stop it. Just stay like that. But yeah. Who's this guy? There's Keldor. What? Cronus. I keep forgetting Cronus. It's such a bad name. I know it starts with a K, but I keep forgetting it. I'm just like, why? Why do you do this to me? Can you guys look at what you're doing? Thank you. Look at what you're doing, you figures. Oh, come on. You action figures. My live thing is covering that up, so I hope that looks good, because I hate that that's covering it. Just stand, please. It's not that hard. Can't be that hard. Okay. And now you look awkward. Now I have to put you at an angle. Tazi says, "Hi man, I'm playing. Yeah, that he's planning to make a stop motion. That sounds cool, Tazi. I hope you'll have a fun time doing that, because I know that can be kind of difficult. But if you gotta plan out, and you got a way to do it, so I hope you'll be able to do it to your fullest extent and have a good time with it. Because stop motions are cool. It's a cool talent to have." There we go. After 10 long years, finally standing. In our last bit of comparisons, actually with a few smaller figures, vintage, yes, in the vintage style, but these are kind of more like actual like vintage. So we have the vintage, the Playmates version of Donatello. This is a re-release from like 2000 something. It was like forever ago. Like maybe even like 2017 or like 2015. Maybe even like, well, maybe like 2017, I think. But there he is. Well, I could actually just look at him, but yeah. Kind of like that same kind of like overly kind of proportioned buff characters. Of course, this was a smaller scale. I do want to see what year. 2006. This is a 2006 re-release right here. A great iconic design as well. It's like they kind of match very well. Makes me think if I should grab my Super 7 Playmates Raph. Where this is kind of like what's going on here with the Origins. Is that it's the vintage, but with better of articulation, cooler accessories. Still kind of keeping with the old kind of style of the toy. Really wants to blow out my camera, and I'm never in there. It's very annoying. Maybe if I turn down you just a bit. Yeah, that looks better. Look at that. Maybe even turn down my light here. Even do warmer. Tazi is my. Vic says that Tazi is his brother. Oh, you got the brothers over here. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, there we go. Get a little more spotlight on this. Oh, didn't want to kill that. That actually kind of balances everything out. Having my lights there. But yeah, they look pretty cool. Do we want to do it? How do I want to do my lighting? I guess like that. I think that's fine. It looks cool. So yeah, so those actually work pretty well together. We can get Donnie back over here. He is going to be covered for the moment, but we'll see him just a little bit later. But then keeping with the Playmates Turtles line, but going with the villains, we got the Shredder here with the same kind of color scheme with the blues and the purples, with the armor kind of pieces with the same kind of color going on there, and having the cape as well. So that's really cool. Yeah. Just a nice vintage figure. I still don't really like how Playmates have done the the re-release with the out kind of kicking leg. I feel like it just makes it harder to stand. Anyways, I know like the original was like impossible, but this is like nothing better. This is bad. What do y'all say? Vic says, gotta sleep soon, but I'm gonna stay for maybe 10 to 20 minutes. I appreciate that. I get it for sure. We're gonna get Shredder in here. There we go. He's like so short compared to our other guys, but you know, not bad. Not really bad at all. If you ask me. A pretty cool figure. I'm trying to get like the shine off of him. He's just so like shiny looking. You know, but they're cool little figures. Awesome guys. Can you like not be like so pale? Stop being pale. Why are you so bright? He like blows out the camera. His face is like white. We'll get him in over here, I guess. I think I should actually get. Oh yeah, we'll do. Bro, I make poor decisions. Oh god, there's Donnie. I'm just trying to organize. Trying to get this working. This damn Shredder. Piece of crap. Always my villains. My villains are always the hardest ones. Oh, they just want to cause trouble constantly. Instead of, being cool. I mean, look at that. They just want to make my whole thing difficult. Okay. Are we gonna chill out, y'all? Donnie, get over there. Keldor and Cronus. You guys gonna be cool? Cronus is being cool. He's staying in his lane. Thankfully, he didn't fall over. Oh my god, but Keldor, still for the life of him, cannot hold a single weapon in one go. You have to fight with him to just hold it. And just maybe you can get it. But then you have to fix the other one because that one's not going. It doesn't want to stay. I think, okay, so that's the pose now. It'll stay like that forever. Do like that. That's pretty cool. It's like they're actually a pretty good pairing. Like they work too well. But then Shredder, he can please like just stand there, not do anything for the rest of today. Just be there and shut up, Shredhead. And then our last comparison, kind of, yeah, I thought it was like, kind of more human, sticking with the humans, but staying with the turtles is my one human character, April. Of course, she's also pale. We'll do. Then next to that, of course, the size is insane. Like she goes up to his chest, and yeah, and he's like 3 times like wider. So we see like how they do human characters kind of differently. Like their thoughts of like regular guys, but this guy has a gun and armor and stuff. So pretty cool. Not too shabby. I know April might be kind of random, but gotta have some representation. Gotta do some character stuff. But yeah, here they are. I guess I can do. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Kind of see evolution. Maybe even He-Man in there. Everyone going. We're gonna scoot up just a bit. Get a good shot here of everyone. Maybe I'm gonna do this. I think that works better. Yeah, we'll get April back here, to be honest. Then we'll get Donnie around here because he's the best turtle. Well, my personal favorite, at least when it comes to the Playmates figures. There we go there. April kind of peeking. Maybe just have her fully out there. And Shredder gets to come out as well. He wants to participate at all in what we're doing on the show. I know you're trying to pick up a thing, but I don't really care. I definitely need to stand for this guy. I mean, this guy will. I'm gonna literally break this. It makes me so upset to handle this figure every time. Please. Just work. No way it's that hard. Why? Why do it at all? Why? Why do they make it even more difficult? They just made it harder. I'm literally gonna like snap this thing. Like I do not care at this point. I will get him to stand, even if it breaks him. There he is. Never move again. Look at that. That's awful. But yeah. So there's our live stream unboxing of Keldor and Kronos. Already here at the end, an hour and 35. Vic says, sorry, my Wi-Fi got unconnected. You're all good, bro. No problem at all. You probably missed the worst part, which is messing with that shredder. That shredder can go burn in a hole. Never come back. Please, Playmates, please just update it. Just put it back to the normal legs. I know it didn't work before. But, like, if you're going to do this, give them a stand. Because it's really bad. You can barely even play with this thing. But yeah, but anyways, for positive notes, Kronos is pretty good. I like the we got here. Let me actually do it. My mic on is on. Just wanted to check. But yeah, the Kronos, pretty cool. A very nice kind of like an Origins kind of original version, I would say so. I don't know if this design exists anywhere else in He-Man stuff, but this is just what I think of when I think of Origins. Like, okay, you get some of characters like this. And that also goes with the Keldor figure, which is Skeletor. Obviously, before he was Skeletor. So it's the same exact armor, all that. So it's really cool. It's awesome that you get, okay, yeah, that you get the option to have that transformation, have that change. And it's a great looking figure, despite the fact that it can't hold its weapons for a goddamn second until you have to fight with it. But, you know, just how you do it. It just kind of sucks. But they're fun figures. But they're, yeah, like a really fun time and look great and are just nice to add to the Masters collection. Yeah, and these have been in a box, I mean, since technically 2020. So it's been, what, 4 years? That's insane. That's insane. It's been 4 years since these figures have come out, and now I'm finally getting to them. I've had them in a corner in a box for years. I just hit my camera. But you know, all that fun stuff. But I'll give a couple minutes to see if there's any questions about any of these figures or anything that I do have or that you don't see. If you want to check out something, or even if you want to talk about our, well, a little risky here, talk about our weekly pickup at all, feel free. But all that being said, I think it's like, I think for the last minute, I'll just kind of do my YouTube thing. So be sure to, like, comment something. Yeah, if you want to suggest anything for the stream, or if you want to, I don't know, just get your thoughts, ideas out there. If you want to see something from me, or if you want to see like more like videos, I am going to be trying to actually get a video up soon. I really got to get onto it. It's like editing is basically kind of done. Yeah, kind of like basic editing is done. I just have to do voiceover and the actual review of it, but it's all recorded already. So, but I do want to do like something that's kind of Halloween related, monster related. So we'll see if I can get that out at some point, because I think it's going to be a fun video that I can get done. So we'll see on that. Yeah, but if y'all want to see anything specifically on the channel or here on the live streams, or want to see more videos, just let me know. But yeah, so, and be sure to, spread the word about, about this. Little like, hey, yeah, there's a live stream going on. Go check it out. Or go check out this channel, because I'd appreciate it. Because, all that stuff. Because I'm just a little small creator. But I'll shill if I gotta, if it works. I'll, yeah, I'm a rambler. I'm a rambling man. Um, yeah. Hope you all have enjoyed the stream. So I'll see you next week on Hallows Eve for Halloween special, though. So look forward to that because I'm really excited. I have a really cool figure which is here waiting to be opened. So it's going to be great. But yeah, hope you all have enjoyed the stream. Probably going to do some more He-Man next month. At least one stream is definitely going to be He-Man. I'm going to try it at least because I got like a couple more He-Man things to work on and to do. But yeah. So, okay. Well, thanks for the sword, bro. But yeah, but y'all have a good night. Be cool, be good, and goodbye.